and we don't have enough live music on the show. Not as much as we used to, but anyhow, this is great because I'm joined in the studio now by a band who, they're all the way from Italy. Not quite all the way from Italy because there's a couple of Irish fellas in there as well. But anyhow, more about the story behind the band in a second. They're called Three, and there's Liam and Fiorenzo and Thomas, and they're going to play a tune for us first of all, and then we'll have a wee chat if that's okay, lads. Yeah?
Perfect.
What's this called?
Highland Fraser, the Highland Fraser.
Very, very apt.
They say the French are on the move, they'll make their way to Castlebar with General Humbert at the front and the Irish close behind. I am the Highland Fraser, I am the Highland Fraser. Me comrades flee, but oh, not me, I stand and I will fight. I hear the gunshots and the shouts, they've made their way to Castlebar. I curse the magpie on the wall of the jail where I stand. I am the Highland Fraser, I am the Highland Fraser. Me comrades flee, but oh, not me, I stand and I will fight. On Sion Hill, stabbed them all, the local yell, and on to Market Street. And some went on to Tuam, and others to Athlone, but not me, not me. I can hear the Frenchmen swear and the magpies in my ear, but I wasn't ready to flee. Run, me boys, it says run. They're closing in, the magpie says, you're missing Scotland now, my boy. A Highlander in Castlebar, but a dead man all the same. I am the Highland Fraser, I am the Highland Fraser. Me comrades flee, but oh, not me, I stand and I will fight. They're gaining now, I take the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. Pike it took me, and the ribs and the musketeer the rest. I am the Highland Fraser, I am the Highland Fraser. Me comrades fled, left me dead, but I stood and I did fight. I am the Highland Fraser, I am the Highland Fraser. Me comrades fled, left me dead, but I stood and I did fight.
Mighty stuff, indeed. That is Three. Now, you want to catch up with them, by the way. They're on a short Irish tour at the moment, and they're playing here in Donegal, in fact, this evening. Well, kind of this afternoon, late this afternoon, if you like. Then a coffee time in Kilmacrennan, just down the road. And then in the Bridge Bar in Ramelton, which is also just down the road. And that's a little later at 9 o'clock tonight. Thanks for that, lads.
Thanks for being John. Thanks for having us in.
No bother. When I had... first tossed at me and I had a listen and said, that voice would sound good live. I wasn't wrong.
Thanks, son.
And so tell me, how does it come that the three of you based in Italy playing folk music, mostly Irish folk music?
Yeah, so I moved over there. I'm from Castlebar, as the last song might suggest. And I moved over to Italy around 7 years ago, and then I was looking for musicians who played this kind of music over there, and then stumbled upon Thomas and Fiorenzo, and then we started playing probably 5 years ago, and then 2 years ago we were actually on Highland with Paul and Jimmy on the Monday night sessions 2 summers ago.
Yeah.
And then we tune in the whole time over there. So, but yeah, we kind of just met up because we play this music, and there isn't that many of us over there who play this kind of music. So
I would think not.
Yeah.
So you'd be popular in Irish bars.
I just play. Yeah, there's no shortage of Irish bars over there, so it's great.
Yeah.
Um,
And Thomas, your story, your connection here.
Oh well, basically, me and Fiorenzo, we've been playing like folk music for years. I met Fiorenzo something like 15 or maybe 18 years ago. So yeah. Actually, well, we met a lot of time ago. There's this festival up in the mountains close to Forlì, which is where Liam lives now. And there was this festival, I have to say, because it doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately. And it was very really a good occasion to learn some music, from the players, the real Irish players that went there and taught us how to play proper fiddle.
Brilliant. So what's your background? English, Irish, Italian?
No, I'm 100% Italian. Mum's from London, but that's another story.
Okay. Well, your English is brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
It's completely made up.
So Liam, whereabouts in Italy are we chatting?
yeah, Forlì, so close to Bologna there, kind of in the middle there.
Right.
So it's very hot over there at the moment. So I was happy now to get over for a few weeks. You know.
Yeah,
it's-
well, probably didn't take a bit more of that sunshine with us.
Yeah.
Because there's been anything but hot here. But and there is a good appetite in Italy for not just Irish bars, but I'm thinking about boutique festivals and things like that. There's a good appetite for Irish
Yeah,
music.
a lot of people over there want to hear like this type of music, and Irish music especially. So we're lucky in that way that we're gigging the whole time over there. So it's we're lucky in that way. You know that
Right.
there's people are looking for it. You know, over there looking for a bit of this kind of music.
But it's a passion,
Oh yeah, definitely.
all 3 years.
Yeah, and we're over here. We're touring. We're just released a new EP. It's called "When It Rains." When it rains, I am home. So
Very
and
appropriate.
it's raining at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the first track, Highland Fraser's from that EP. So we're over here touring the EP.
Highland Fraser, an original track?
Yeah, it's an original track because it's I won't go into it's a long story, but it's not a lot happens at Castlebar, but in 1798 something happened and called the Races of Castlebar, and the song is about that. It's a big moment in Castlebar's history. So it's a long story, though I won't go into it now.
Well, it sounds like a song that's been around for a very long time. So, well done indeed. And the EP is out.
It's out now. It's out online, and we'll have it at the gigs now today, and then after today we're going on to Castlebar. Then tomorrow for a few more gigs. So we'll have it at all the gigs. But we're up here today, like you said, coffee time this afternoon around 5, and then the bridge in Ramelton around 9.
All right.
Yeah.
It's spelled TRI for the.
That's the one. Yeah,
People
that's the one.
are searching for it.
Yeah.
So you're going to play another song from the EP,
Yeah,
is it?
yeah, and this is a Donegal song. This is another original song, and this is about the flight of the Earls. I was up in Rathmullen there a couple of years ago, and there's that lovely sculpture there on the pier by John Behan about the flight of the Earls, and I wrote this song because there's big connections because the Earls ended up, Hugh O'Neill especially, ended up in Italy. And I remember reading about the journey through France, down the Alps, into Italy, through Forlì, where I'm based. They went through Forlì.
Epic stuff.
Yeah, and so I felt a big connection there when I saw that sculpture in Rathmullen. I said, I have to write a song, and this song is called Hugh O'Neill, and this is about the flight of the Earls. Give it a blast. And bit of a sad song, but it's what can you do? What can you do? "99 souls went a sailing, 99 in the dead of the morning. For 21 days the Atlantic was roaring. Hugh O'Neill, you do not have my blessing. On the road to Rome, on the road to nowhere. They said that we flew, but by Christ it was torture. Rathmullen my poor heart broke, in Rome it was torn asunder by the waiting and the waiting and the cursed mosquitoes hum. On Patrick's Day good fortune was expected, but a fortune was lost down the side of that mountain. Was it the saint or the mountain that was whispering, Hugh O'Neill, you do not have my blessing? When we got to Rome, the Pope, he was waiting. Spanish had their say and English tongues were wagging. O'Neill, you got to Rome, by Christ you'll go no further. The waiting and the waiting and the cursed mosquitoes hum. When it rains, I am home. 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 Oh, when it rains, I am home. When it rains, and the war it is cold, but the fever it is colder. What glory is that to a general or a soldier? It took my youngest lad, there will not be another. Hugh O'Neill, why did you even bother? I've seen the jaws of war, I've seen them chew the living. I fought England's best and few were left standing. Never have I met a foe as deceiving as the waiting and the waiting and the cursed mosquitoes hum.
Great stuff indeed.
Thank you, John. Thanks a million.
Thank you, lads.
Thanks for having us in. Thanks so much.
No, an absolute pleasure. And the band's called Tree, spelled T-R-I-FIDA, and you can catch up with them this afternoon down at the down in Kilmacrennan, and that's at coffee time there. And then tonight they're at the Bridge Bar in Ramelton. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, John. Thanks a million. Thank you.
Get with the best. Virgin Media